So, I'm just laying here thinking, I've had a nice Thanksgiving holiday so far. And other than, my students giving me whatever this is, I'm still having a nice Thanksgiving holiday. And I got thinking it's Friday, which means I have a little less than 3 days and I have to go back to teaching my students, which for the most part, I love 99% of them. But let me tell you this. I teach science, and kids like to be distracted, and they like to try and get personal. And I have had them ask me some of the most interesting questions. Mr. Williams, you got a daughter? Yes. How old is she? 9. Oh. What grade is she in? 4th grade. Oh, that's cool. Where's your wife? How are you and your wife doing? My wife? Yeah, you got a daughter, right? Yeah, but that doesn't mean I have a wife. They're like, well, then how do you have a daughter? I said, had a wife, divorced a wife. Let's go and learn about science. I said, we want to know what weather's doing right now, right? Oh, Mr. Williams. Hey, Mr. Williams, you single? That's what I heard. Yes, little Johnny, I am single. Oh, I can hook you up with somebody. Now I'm sitting there thinking in my head, you're 7th grade. Who on God's green earth would I want you to hook me up with? Not only that, I would have to maybe deal with you if you hook me up with somebody. I told him thanks, but no thanks. Quite capable on my own if I want to find somebody. Okay, Mr. Williams, I'm just trying to help you out. I'm like, cool. Hey, Mr. Williams. Yes? What if I let you date my mom? Will you give me a better grade? And I sit there and I think to myself, is your mom hot? But then I get reminded I'll be dealing with this student. I'm not too happy with this student. Hot mom or not. No thanks. I think I'll be all right. Not only that, I don't think your mom would want me to attempt to date her just so you could get a good grade. Oh, Mr. Williams, she wouldn't mind. I'm like, let's go back to science. And then, hey, Mr. Williams, yes, we're going to learn about genetics, right? Yes. Where do babies come from? And I'm sitting here thinking, you're in 7th grade? And you're really asking me, where do babies come from? I mean, I guess good for you for not learning about sex yet. But even my kid has some type of a concept, and she's in 9th grade. She doesn't have a extensive concept, and she doesn't know what mommy and daddy does to make a baby happen. To which I said, well, we're going to learn in genetics how the stork's not the one that brings the baby to mommy and daddy. Oh, okay. Mr. Williams, yes? What's your personal opinion about who I am? Oh my goodness. I think in my head for a few minutes, I can't say what I really think about you. So I just look at him and I say, I think you're quite capable of accomplishing anything you want to accomplish if you put your mind to it. I think you got a great personality. I think you like to wonder what other people are thinking about you more than, doing classwork. And I think right now we're trying to, write a little paragraph on something in science, not on what Mr. Williams thinks about you. Oh, okay. Mr. Williams, can you help me with my math? No, I'm a science teacher who only learns the formulas for the science class. Me and math don't work out very well. Me and math had multiple rounds that we had to do in college just to pass. Me and math was the reason why I had to take the praxis 3 times for praxis 1 and 2. But Mr. Williams, you're an adult. You should know math. I know how to add and subtract and divide. I don't know how to add, subtract, and divide pictures. I don't know how to do Common Core. And you have alphabets in that math right now, and I don't know what those alphabets mean. So my suggestion would be to take that Zern you have and I don't know, talk to your math teacher. Well, she won't help me. She doesn't like me. You're nice. And I'm like, well, go find one of your friends who knows a little bit more about math. You don't want me teaching you math. You will fail at math if I teach you. Okay, Miss Williams, but you're an adult. I'm like, yeah, an adult who doesn't have to do math. Good day. Hey, Mr. Williams, can I come hang out with you for the rest of the day? I don't like my other teachers. Weren't you just jumping on my chair and running around like a crazy person? And didn't I have to give you 2 infractions today to make you stop? And you want to be in my class for the rest of the day. Yeah, Mr. Williams, I like you. I'm like, no, I want to share the joy with your other teachers. Go hang out with them and see how you do. But no. Spread your joy. And those are just some of the things. I love my students, but they really make me think sometimes, what is our future going to be like?